YouTube, we back, man. Got the Victor Defensive Player of the Year build for y'all, man. Listen, before y'all go crazy on me, I know he ain't win the award, but in my book, I don't know. I got him as the best defensive player in the league. To me, he had a way better defensive year than Rudy Gobert, but hey, I understand why they gave it to Gobert. He won more games. I think it was a #1 seed. He won like 2 other defensive player years in the past, so Spurs had a horrible record. But nah, man, Wemby on the court was a defensive menace. He literally had people running away from him on 3-on-1 fast breaks, not even shooting the ball. Wemby was going crazy on defense. I wanted to make a build. So I got 2 versions of the build for y'all, man. The first version is more of his real life, his real life stats. Even though in this game you can't really make Wemby because you can't make a 7'4" player. But we did as close as we can. Then the second version is more of a 2K meta Wemby build, just because, you know, 7'3" is not in 2K. So I like the second version of the build better. Y'all tell me which one y'all like best. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, all that, and I appreciate y'all for watching. Alright, y'all, let's get into the first Victor build. So first, you can't make a Victor build in this game literally as far as his height, because he's 7'4". You can't make a 7'4" player. The highest you can go is 7'3", so we're gonna go with that. We can't go with his actual weight because we can't go lower than 230 on the 7'3", so we're just gonna keep it at 230. Now for the wingspan, we're gonna keep the wingspan at 7'9", just so we get more shooting, even though his real life wingspan is longer. All right, but let's get into the attributes, man. We're gonna start off with the physicals. So we 7'3". This is the quickest we could be. Speed 55, acceleration 45. Listen, it's not great. It's not great. I can't lie, it's not great. Stamina, we're gonna put the stamina on 92 just so we get the workhorse on silver. Listen, vertical 75. That's the most we could get for the Wemby build. So we get the contact dunks with this 75, which is actually solid. So we're gonna go 75. Listen, Wemby is weak as hell. I can't lie. His strength probably is like in the 40s or 50. But for the sake of 2K and needing box out beast and brick wall, you want box out beast really on Hall of Fame. But listen, we could rock out with silver. That's what we get on this build. So yeah, we're gonna keep it on silver. So we're gonna have to go 72 strength just for 2K's sake. We're gonna get into the playmaking. Wemby could dribble, but the most ball handling we get is 56. We're gonna go 55 for this build, and we're gonna go 40 speed with ball just so we able to get that dribble style. Pass accuracy, we're gonna go 68. 68 just so we able to get that bronze break starter. It's not great, listen, but we gotta be able to do a little bit of everything for this build. We gotta sacrifice something, and it might have came from the pass accuracy. Next, let's go into the shooting, man. Listen, Wemby, he's not a great 3-point shooter, but he's solid. He's solid. He's definitely solid from the mid-range. He definitely get his own bucket. So we maxed out the mid-range and 3 for this build right here, because Wemby he can shoot it. He definitely a stretch big, but he also can get a bucket in the paint too. So we're gonna go into the finishing and then for the close shot we're gonna go 77 close shot, just so we're able to get that masher on silver, get that fearless finisher on silver, man. Then we're gonna go with the 70 driving layup. It's not great. Our driving layups can't go too high with the 7'3" height, but we're just gonna go 70 just so we're able to be a little bit consistent from the layup. Listen, driving dunk 75. We get some solid dunk packages with a 75 driving dunk, so definitely consistent dunking, especially with this 90 standing dunk. Pair the 75 driving with the 90 standing, the 75 vert, so we're able to get them contact dunks. Listen, I like that combo. Post control, 85 post control, very solid for this Wemby build. He definitely get his own bucket. He got a little bit of ball handling, the speed with ball. Then also you do your post phase with the 83 mid range, 78 3. Listen, offensively, this build is a bucket, and he still got the defense. Let's get into that. Interior defense, for this version of the build, I'm only gonna put on 80, man. Only gonna go to 80 just because we have to get so much other stuff. Since we can't even get interceptor on this build, I went with no steal. We literally can't get interceptor. So no steal for this version of the build. The other version will have interceptor, will have some steal. Perimeter defense, we're just gonna max that out. It's so cheap at 7'3", so might as well just max it out. Listen, block could really be a 99, but the game don't really allow you to do that. Y'all know the building, man. The game don't really allow you to have a 99 block while having other stats. So 92 is the next best thing. Get that anchor on goal, man. Anchor on goal. That's gonna be scary for a 7-3. For the rebounds, we're gonna go 92 rebound, the 92 D board, O board 63. Listen, O board not great, but the 92 defensive rebound really gonna carry it. You get that rebound chaser on goal, pogo stick on goal, anchor on. Come on, man. It's a very solid Wemby build. Like I said, I like the next version better. Let's see what they call us. Then we're going to get into that next version of the build. 3-level threat, what they call every build in this game. But y'all see the comparisons, man. Kristoff, Victor, and Chat. Man, that's 3 very solid comparisons. But on to the next one. All right, so for this next version of the build, we're going to go center, of course. Height, we're gonna lower the height to 7'1". Listen, it might rub y'all the wrong way because not Wemby is 7'4", but 2K mechanics, the way this builder work, you get more attributes when you go above 7 feet, like you just get less attributes. So you really could go 7 foot if you want it, but we're gonna go 7'1" just so we could be a little bit taller. So 7'1", then the wingspan is gonna be 7'9", weight 220. That's the lowest you could go. All right, let's get into the attributes. We're gonna start off with the physicals again. We maxing out speed. We maxing out accel. Wemby be moving on that court, man. He weighed like 25 pounds, so he be moving on that court, man. Now, as far as the strength, we're gonna go with 72 strength again. Like I said, I know it's not super accurate to the Wemby build, to Wemby real life build, but we need to be able to get the box out beast just so we're able to grab a rebound and not get swimmed out the way every single time. So we're gonna go 72 strength just so we're able to get some box out beast. Then vertical, we're gonna put the vertical on 75 again so we're able to get the contact dunk. Stamina, we're gonna go 92. All right, let's get into the playmaking. We're gonna go same with the pads accuracy on 68 just so we're able to get that bronze break started. Like I said, it's not great, but it's usable, it's doable. You probably don't want to throw every outlet, but it's a Wemby build. You need to be able to do so many different things. We got to sacrifice something, and the pad accuracy got sacrificed. Now let's get into the mid-range. Mid-range, we're gonna go 82 on the mid-range, so solid shooting. Then as far as the three-pointer, we're gonna max that out at 76, man. We get the catch and shoot goal, even get some bronze dead-eye, bronze blinders, green machine on silver. Come on, man. Open looks on silver. You able to shoot consistently on this build is what I call it. You won't be a dead-eye. You should be knocking down your open shots on this build, especially once you get that, throw that Chris Bosh jumper on, and you be able to shoot consistently. Let's get into the finishing for this build, man. Next, we're gonna do the close shot. Close shot, we're gonna put 77 again, just so we get that fearless finisher and that master on silver, man. Driving layup, we're gonna go 78. If y'all don't know about the 78 driving layup for the Sabonis layup package, hey, it's cheesy. You could take one step inside the free throw line and do a floater. Literally do a floater from one step inside the free throw line with that Sabonis layup package. I believe you need to be started 3 to unlock it, and then you also have to be above 6'10", and then you also need a 78 layup. So since we're able to get it on this version of the build, the last version we wasn't, just because our layup didn't go that high. This version definitely wanted to get it, man. So 78 layup for that Sabonis layup package. And driving dunk, we're gonna go 75 just so we can get some very solid, very consistent dunk packages for this build. Then we're gonna pair it with that 90 standing dunk again so we're able to get them contact dunks. So very similar finishing as the last build, but just more layup. And then we're gonna lower the post control for this one, man. So a little bit less post control. We get the drop stepper though, we get the hook specialist, fade Phenom on gold, post spin technician on silver, even though he not really post spinning nobody in real life, man. He don't got no strength. But in this game, you don't need strength to do it. So listen, do your thing. All right, lastly, we're gonna get into that defense, man. Interior defense. We maxing out the interior defense. This defensive player of the year Wemby build. And like I said, I like this version of the build better just because it's more well-rounded in my opinion. Perimeter defense, we're gonna put on 62. Since we're so tall, it's cheap, might as well. Still, we're gonna put on 60. So we get bronze interceptor, man. You can't really beat that on the 7-1 build. So we're gonna get the bronze interceptor. Block, we're gonna go block on 92 again, man. Just so we get that anchor on gold, pogo stick on silver, and we get the chase down artist on silver, man. Defensive rebound, we're gonna go defensive rebound on 93. The old rebound, sadly, is on 58. I usually like the inverted splits on the rebounding, but for this Wemby build, hey, this is the best we can do with what the builder gives us. If you did lower the height for 7 feet, you could get a little bit more attributes and maybe get some offensive rebound, maybe do some other things with it. But listen, change the build how y'all want. This is how I made it. I think this is probably one of the most solid ways to make it. You can tweak a few different things to your liking. But hey, man, let's see what they call us. So we get the Victor comparison again. David Robertson also with the Porzingis, two-way inside the arc threat. Now that's a build name. That's a build name. Way better than 3-level threat, whatever they call the last build. But listen, I appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, all that, and check out my Twitch. I'm probably live right now.